here today with fellow members of parliament who also spent some time over the weekend on a retreat to look at the amendment that we want to bring to the penal code, which is ready, and we hope that our petition, the petition that I'll bring to parliament, will be heard today. But I'm here to receive a petition from over 200 women from Kawangware, from Mukuru, from Kibra. These women have been victims and survivors of sextortion. So people will ask, what is sextortion? Sextortion is when you are asked for sex in return for services that are essential, like water. All right. So women in Nairobi, when they go to the vending stores that sell water, right, when they can't afford to pay the bill, the men actually demand sex. Now, this is not only criminal, we want to make this criminal, but we also feel that it is degrading. It is a sexual gender-based violence against women. We want the people that extort sex for essential services to actually end up in jail. This is an offense. It is not right. We want the teachers that ask for sex so that they can give you good grades, all right, to end up in jail. We want anyone who asks for sex in the Employment Act. If you're asking for sex because you in return for a job or a promotion, we want to make sure that our women and girls are protected.
So we met with the other members, with the Deputy Speaker. We went through all the bills, and we've realized this is the same issue that happened in Kericho. This is the same thing that is happening in the tea farms. This is the same thing. Every woman somewhere goes through sextortion for her to get either a job, for her to get something. And so today we are here after we have sat down and realized what amendments do we need to do. And so we are saying yes in the Penal Code, but it has to cut across. It has to go into the Employment Act, into the Sexual Offences Act, into the Sports Act, into the Water Act, into any act that deals with employment, that deals with a service. We must ensure that amendment is there.
This is a momentous event. We have been working with it, as Honorable Pasaris is saying, for the last 8 years, from the point of identification where Sex for Water was taking place to today, legislating against this crime. And it wasn't just in the water sector. While the water sector is at the center of everything, we've all heard of Jaboya, sex for fish. We've heard of sex for jobs. We recently heard sex for a shot at sports, sex for tea, for grades, for pads, for you name it. It has literally permeated every layer of our society, and it needs to change, and it needs to stop. The implications and the consequences are devastating on the victims and the survivors. We have our aspirations as per Article 10 of the Constitution of Kenya, which actually says that we are all entitled and have a right to a dignified life.
I'm Doris from Mukuru. It is an informal settlement within Nairobi. We have problems with getting the water commodity. It is very expensive. It ranges from 5 shillings to 10 shillings, and at times even 20 shillings. So when you need this commodity, at times people get to befriend. So some women, girls have been misused because of getting the precious commodity that is water, and water is life.
So extortion, especially in children growing up in Kibra, especially the girl child. So you find like a girl is experiencing her menses or her menstruation, and she does not have the money to buy the sanitary towels. So she ought to sleep with a shopkeeper or a man so that she can get the pads.
So it's the proposed amendment to the Penal Code, Cap 63.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
So much. Mwili zetu sisi kutumiwa vibaya. Sawa?
Wamama musilale, bado mapambano, 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 bado mapambano, mapambano, mapambano.